in there.
Okay, here's Joan's first question.
Okay.
Relating to that picture. Ask her if the Aunt Annie in the picture was Anna, the wife of Paul August LaRose.
No. Peter LaRose.
Annie was the wife of Peter LaRose.
Yeah.
Okay.
He used to be a streetcar conductor on the South Cleveland line. I'd catch the streetcars with him, and he'd come and visit Daddy often. It was good.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay, number 2. Did Charles LaRose move to Waveland, Mississippi around 1941 and die there in 1944?
Yes. He was in, I remember distinctly, the day the war broke out when the Japanese attacked us at Pearl Harbor. We were over at his house in Waveland.
Okay.
So that's
Was
true.
he on the beach or?
No, he was back 2 blocks, I think, from the beach.
Okay. All right. Number 3, was Mamie LaRose born 1873, also known as Mary, not Mary Ann. That would be her older sister.
I'm trying to think what her nickname was. Menina. They called her Menina. It was her nickname, but I think it was Mary Ann. I'm not sure about that.
Okay. This says, I can't find any record of her marriage to Vincent Pichelet
That's it. Piece
or her son Frank's birth. Do you know approximately when she died or how old she was?
That was before I was knowing what was going on. We talked about it sometimes. I talked about it with my mother sometimes, but I don't remember what she said about it. Because evidently they didn't have too much connection with them.
And they moved from New Orleans?
I think so. I don't know.
But you don't know?
I don't really know.
Okay. Our last question, one that Tom and Jane were trying to figure out during their visit last October. Sam and Rosalie and the kids used to go to Aunt Annie and Aunt Aggie's house to watch the parades on Mardi Gras. The house was on Felicity near St. Charles Avenue. Jane thought Aunt Aggie and or Aunt Annie were relatives, but not exactly who.
I don't
Do you know?
Would you do that again? Start from the top. I don't know anything about that, I don't believe.
Sam and Rosalie and the kids used to go to Aunt Annie and Aunt Aggie's house to watch the parades on Mardi Gras. The house was on Felicity near St. Charles Avenue.
I don't know anything about that.
You don't know Aunt Aggie or Aunt Annie. Okay.
But you see, Rosalie was one of 5, I think she had 5 brothers. She was the only girl, and she and one brother were the only ones living in the New Orleans area. The other ones were, I don't know where they were, up north somewhere.